Hello from ChiNature.com. This is Mark Josie. Today we'll be shooting the Ram Combat Pistol. So after one video of talking about this thing, too much to talk. Okay, so I want to leave all the shooting in one video to make it shorter. So this is the gun, drop-on mag, and the CO2 tube. So we're going to screw in a CO2 today, fresh new CO2, and do some destruction shooting first, and then we'll move on to target shooting, seeing the accuracy, and then we'll do a little bit more destruction shooting. So basically what you need to do is make sure your gun is unloaded, and we'll need one Crossman CO2 right here. Okay, Crossman CO2. I personally suggest that you put it on here like that and drop one drop of oil on top. You can put pellet gun oil, or I'm putting my Gammo gun oil. It's pretty much just for making sure that you lubricate that O-ring in there and it's not going to leak very badly. Okay, what I do is I screw it on almost to the point that it's going to pierce the CO2. Then you need to rack the slide. Okay, make sure you do this, or else the gun is going to have a little bit of leak when you do it. Okay, so rack the slide once. Now turn and pierce the CO2. You will hear a little bit like that. It's fine. It's not leaking. Okay, it's not leaking. Now you hear a little bit of sound right here. Okay, that is not leaking. I tried it myself. It's not leaking. Okay, that is CO2 expanding inside, basically, so it's not very bad. And we are shooting 1.5 gram mini breaker balls from AlternateBuy.com. If you want to buy from Michael Roof, AlternateBuy.com, feel free to contact him. Tell him that you're from our channel, referred, and ask him, see if he can give you a good price for things. Okay, so loading up one mix of mini breaker balls to test the gun out. So seeing how powerful the gun is against a tin can at the first mag. See if we can puncture the tin can. So I'm putting my 8 rounds. Whoa. Okay, 8 rounds. So basically they do hold in place, but these balls are kind of heavy. So 8 rounds. Okay. Gun is safe. Now what you do is put it in the mag, like so. Make sure you give a little bit push so that it's snug in place. Okay, now let's go over to the range and we'll put some target up. Okay guys, this is a Campbell soup can. Let's see if we can bust it. I'm going to put it right here. And we're going to stand at about the 15 feet mark, okay? So the first thing I do is unsafe the gun, rack the slide once, to chamber one round in, and we're going to shoot. Okay, let's give it a shot. The gun shoots a little bit too low. We need to aim higher. Okay, one shot. Let's see if it went in. It didn't went in, but made a very big dent, and we need to shoot a little bit higher. It shoots right here. Not bad. Hard hitting, and actually the gun is very snappy in terms of kick. Whoops, missed. Need to put the thing right here. Okay. Acting up. There we go. Okay, so very big dent. There are 2 shots that gone weird. We need cleaning after a little bit of shooting today. Wow. Hard hitting, snappy. What can I say? With mini breaker balls, the can did not punch through, but it created a very big dent there. Big and deep dent. Whoops, missed. Okay, so I basically missed 2 shots. I think we have 3 shots entered. Okay, let's shoot some more mini breakers. Okay, so now the mag is in. Let's shoot again. the sound of impact is very, very cool. It's snappy, it's hard hitting with the mini breaker balls. And it's bouncing back the ball very quickly. Okay, so basically we try to hit the same spot all the time, but it's not very accurate. There we go. You see, we always hit here, but it didn't go in. This time I aimed a little bit higher. It cracked the can. Okay, I see that it cracked it. Okay, let's shoot again. Okay, it cracked it. At least it did. Okay, missed again. So a lot of shot missed, not very accurate. As you see, well, yeah, there's a hole in there. Okay, let's take a look. Okay guys, this is the can. As you can see, there's a hole in there. If you use rubber balls, it's not going to do that. Okay, you need to use mini breaker balls. And you see, it did break through in a few shots. Well, it's a big projectile. You cannot compare that with like steel BBs and such like that. So anyway, let's do our next test. Okay everyone, this is a glass jar. Okay, so we're going to bag it up and see what we can do with it. Let me take off the lid first. Now I'm going to put my glass jar here inside the bag, and so you can see if it's shattered, it's going to drop, okay? So we're going to load up some mini breaker balls again, because those are the only rounds that I think is suitable for glass breaking. So let's load some mini breakers in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, whoops. Load it up, make in, and reactor slide. Okay, let's do one shot and see if we can do it. Dropped. I think. Let's see. Woohoo! Yup, the jar is broken. Come over and take a look. Okay guys, let's check it out. Okay, so there goes our little jar. Pour jar. Look here guys, see, it's shattered. So one shot, it broke the jar. So glass bricking is totally fine. You can use the mini breaker balls for glass bricking for sure. No problem at all. One shot, down. Here we have some magazines, and let's see what the mini breakers do to magazine. One shot and see if we can go through it. Okay guys, mini breaker balls, and let's go. The 5 shot. Let's come over and check it out. Ta-da! Okay, so we did 5 shots, and basically, let's see how many pages of this thing it went through. Okay. So basically, it went through everything. Pretty good, actually. Good penetration. Wow, how many pages is that? Let us go on the ground and check it out. So, this is page 6. And our last page is, well, they're hardcover. See? Hard stock right here. Wow, it went through everything. So basically, our last page is 74 pages. So it went through about 70-ish pages. Wow, amazing. Look at that. Not bad. Okay guys, so are you up for the challenge? And so now we're gonna fire 3 rounds of mini breaker balls into 2 magazines stacked together and see if it can go through 140 pages. If it can go to the bottom, it was pretty good. And now the gun is not even shooting at its best power because we already shot like 3 mags or so. Let's go. Okay, so basically our gun is low in CO2 already. Let's see if it went through. So 2 of the 3 shots went through the first magazine. And it did not penetrate through the second magazine right here. So not much damage to it. Yeah, only a little crack right here, not much damage. So basically that's our not so powerful shots. Okay, now let's just fire out all the CO2 and you can basically see the action right here. No more. So that's our last 3 or 4 shots out of the CO2. Okay everyone, we're going to fire 1 new CO2 charge up right now with some combination of 1 gram rubber balls and also some 2 mini breaker balls. So in 1 magazine, let's see if we can shoot through 3 layers of magazines. So that's 70 pages, about 70 pages per magazine right here. So that's 211, yeah, 211 or so pages. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's go. First round is a little bit weak. Okay, we did 8 shots. Let's go and analyze. Okay guys, right here you can see we shot pretty much all in the center. So let's see if we went through all the way and to the back. It didn't went to the back. Too bad. But a lot of damage is done though. Okay, let's see what happened. So it went through everything on the first book. That's 70 something pages. And the second book, it almost went through. It cracked the last page. So basically it cracked this one. And for the third book, it cracked the surface, but it didn't go in. Okay, so let's put these all stacked up again, 3 books, or maybe we'll try a new one. Okay, let's try a new one. So we have 1 book, a 70 pages magazine, okay, 2 book, and 3 book. So our goal is to go through 3 books of 70 pages. Okay, let's take a look. Put them in the trap. Okay everyone, we're at the range now and we're testing the accuracy as well as the penetration power using 1 gram rubber balls. And remember, rubber is 1 gram compared to mini breakers is 1.5 grams. So we're going to shoot at 15 feet. Let's check it out. First magazine. Wow, it bounced back to me. Holy shit. Pretty much dead on right here, you see? Dead on. So grouping is nice. I must say that you need a lot of cleaning and such to achieve that, because I never see a grouping like this on my day 1. So it's a lot of cleaning and maintenance to get the gun working at best condition, but it works. So right now you see we put 8 rounds. Now it's the second magazine. Trying to aim the same spot. 15 feet shooting. Okay, pretty much right on there again. Third magazine. Keep in mind this is the third magazine in one CO2, in the same CO2. Okay. Loading up. Not going to cut away this because you want to know how long I waited until I shoot. Now this is the third magazine. Aiming a little bit higher this time, trying to get into that hole. Wow, it bounced like crazy. Not joking, like trying to shoot into the magazine, it's bouncing back like crazy with the rubber balls. Whereas the mini breaker balls, they don't bounce. Mini breaker balls mostly just penetrate, or if they don't penetrate, they slide down. Rubber balls, they bounce a lot, like really violently. Okay, now it's our fourth magazine. The CO2 is pretty cold right now already. This gun uses a lot of gas for blowback, so don't expect to have like many mags of rapid shooting. Okay, let's go. It's very snappy. The blowback is snappy. I like the blowback. The accuracy it's getting better and better as I shoot more. And also when you tune up the gun and basically did a lot of maintenance work with it, it's going to perform better and better. I must say that today, this CO2 is more impressive than the first CO2 I shot, for sure. The accuracy and grouping is getting better and better. Okay, let's go. It's failed to recock. So we're on the low CO2 side. Let's finish off the gun, the CO2 together. They do even recock, so. Okay, now we're done. Okay, good. Now let's come over and examine the magazine together. The target, basically the bullseye is dead, for sure. And there's a lot of magazines stacked together, so that's a lot of stopping resistance right there. It didn't even go through one page, one full magazine, because I put so many magazines together. See, but it's a lot of damage though, right here, you see? So it punched through one magazine, didn't go through the back of it, and did not go through the second and third magazine. Okay. Whereas before we did another test with mini breaker balls, it went through one magazine easily. This is the first one. Okay, it went through here and it went through here easily with mini breaker balls. So penetration wise, mini breaker balls win big time. Power or not power, sorry, or the durability and the cost, I would say rubber balls the best. Okay, so right here is the pistol again. Before we end the video, do a little conclusion here. So today, shooting the Ram combat pistol, I would say that shooting this gun is fun. Blowback is very snappy and it's extremely fun to shoot. But then the accuracy is not as good as the BB gun or pellet gun. But then you have reusable ammunition. So these balls, the rubber balls, you can pick them up again, wash it, and reuse. So that's really cost effective. And it's a very snappy, very clean, strong blowback there. Also, the ergonomic wise, the grip is very nice. This is fully made of metal. It's very, very cool. Okay, so basically the feeling of the gun is nice. The snappy blowback, and you get like four magazines to 5 magazines of shots per CO2, depending on your shooting speed. And now I'm shooting at about the 2.5 to 3 joules mark. So if you want to do a lot of damage glass breaking, can shooting, and penetration, that kind of thing, go with the mini breakables. If you're looking for just shooting for fun, and you want to like save money, use these rubber balls. Okay, the rubber balls, they come in a bag of 500. Basically, you shoot them and you reuse them. It's very, very cheap to shoot. And basically, all you need is to wash the balls and load a new CO2 in. That's it. Very cool. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye-bye.